We've arrived at week 11 of my series, 52 weeks of pediatric OT interventions planned for you. I am super excited to dive into the weather theme, but before we do that, I want to remind you, especially if you're new here, my name is Olivia. I'm a pediatric occupational therapist, and I created a website called hub.noteworthyresources.com where I fully planned out 52 weeks of pediatric OT intervention themes. There are all kinds of games, activities, treatment ideas, so that you can spend time with your kids, not have to worry about planning, and bookmark this tab for a whole year of intervention themes. Every single week of the year on social media, we are diving into one specific theme, and this week is the weather theme. So let's get started. First, we have this weather pattern blocks activity. This one is great for essentially you form puzzles that make things like umbrellas, the sunshine, even like a cloud or a raindrop with your blocks. And so if kids are working on visual motor skills, this is a really fun activity for them to do. We also have this weather balancing game. I like this one. There's lots of different balancing game themes on the internet, but this one is fun because you can take the little weather components and balance it on top of an upside down umbrella. So this one's great for hand-eye coordination, fine motor coordination, and kids really love it. At the end of the game, you can always knock it over, and who doesn't love a good crash? On the online front, we have this Storm interactive jigsaw puzzle. This one is on a website that includes all kinds of different jigsaw puzzles, but I like this one because you can organize the pieces and drag and drop them to make a digital jigsaw puzzle. Super fun. Next, we have this YouTube video. This one is an auditory processing activity for students. It's called What's That Sound? And it's the weather edition. So the video will play a sound and the kids get to guess what the sound is. It's also good for attention and executive function as a warm-up activity. Last but not least, as a freebie on TPT, we have this weather roll a story activity. I love roll a stories. They really motivate my students for handwriting activities. So all you need is a dice and to print this out. Then you'll roll 3 times to figure out what your story is going to be about, and the kids have a lot of fun kind of generating their own creative story from the prompts. So everything I've talked about and more is linked on my website, and I can't wait to see you next week for the celebration theme.